Welcome to the podcast. We decided that we wanted to give you guys an unedited episode of our conversations and see what happens when we just randomly chat. The topic for this episode happens to be around food. See what happens when we just hit record while we chat.
Garlic.
So that's why you keep asking us about the garlic?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he always...
Because he doesn't like garlic?
Yeah. But he said that he loved tortilla chips on my breath.
What? Random.
He's different.
Why you put him out like
Wait,
that?
tortilla?
Why you have to tell that? You ain't gotta tell everything.
Talk about my garlic.
I don't care. You gotta tell about my brother everything. What kind of weirdness is that?
It's not
That's
weird.
a fetish. That's a fetish.
I like to smell a tortilla on your breath.
So you know he got all that bass in his voice. So anyway, I'm telling him that I want something. I want a cold pressed drink. So I was like, "Oh, can you make me a drink?" He's like, "Yeah, I can make you some. What you want?" I was like, "I want something green." Green. Okay, I got you. So I go over. He makes me something. I walk in and it's red. I immediately know what it is. First of all, I was like, because my brain. With my don't start with me. But anyway, my brain is not right. So I'm just like, did I tell him green or did I say red? Like I'm trying to figure out what I said. So anyway, he's like, do you know what this is? I'm like, I know, because I love it. I'm excited. I'm just like, I know what it is. So he was like, I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. I was like, it's beets. Because people don't like beets. But me, the weirdo, I love beets.
I do too.
Man, I threw that drink back. You talk about banging? I didn't even get out the house and I finished it. Yeah. And I was going to be the person that I am and just be like, hey, another one? Can I get a refill? Yeah. But the way your nephew was looking at me, he was like, did she eat? No. Listen, I am hungry.
I'm gonna give you the story after she left. So it was like, dang, she drank that whole thing. She didn't even get in the car. He was like, nah, I thought she was gonna wait till she got to work and save it for like a break or something. I was like, but did she? I said I went to the trash can and I came back in and it was gone. What happened? I just said that, so I was like, well, dang, you gonna save it for later?
Wasn't it beets and grapes?
No, beets and pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple and apples.
It was beets but everyone who knows me, they know I like
pickled beets too.
Like
I like pickled beets.
That's what I've been drinking all week. Beets.
I love beets. I love.
It cleans your liver.
I know. That's what I've been drinking all week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just need a little detox. I'm trying to get myself together, but I was like, yeah, I'm here for it. Like I just love it. So
but yeah, I'm doing the 30 days of raw food, and I'm today is day number 1. I did really good. I start off strong. I start off strong every time I start.
Okay,
but by the time that day 3 come around, I'm like, ugh.
This is for the birds.
Right.
And you know what I find interesting? Like when you decide to choose to do a fast or something like that, like transition. Normally people do it on the first of the month.
I'm gonna tell you.
Not God.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why.
It's the middle of the month.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because all right. So I was on a wellness coaching program before, and she said the thing that people do is they wait. They wait for Monday. They wait for the first of the month. They wait for the beginning of the season. They wait for the beginning of the year. She said if you wait and wait and wait, you'll never do. So I said to myself, I'm going to stop doing that.
That makes sense.
So today is Friday, which is usually the worst time of the week for most people.
Right.
Friday to Sunday is the worst time. So if I can get through this weekend, Monday's not going to be a problem.
You know what? I think that Fridays is a good time to do something. Like I enjoy like starting a fast on a Friday because to me, I feel like I have more control of my eating.
Yes.
If I'm sitting at work, I know like 8 o'clock I'm drinking my coffee. 9 o'clock I'm snacking. 11 o'clock I'm contemplating whether or not I want to eat my lunch. I eat lunch at 12. Monday through Friday, it's structured for me. But when I wean towards the weekend, because I'm doing so many things, it's easy for me to just say, okay, I'm just gonna fast all weekend, or I can juice because I'm distracted. You know, you just have like that mundane schedule, Monday through Friday, of being at work.
I started this on a Friday. 2/23/24 is when I started. It was a Friday, and and like you said, because I was able to get through that whole weekend, it set the pace. I gave up sugar because I am an addict. I cannot do a little bit of sugar. I can't just go ahead into a party and have a slice of pie and that be the end of it. I can't. I know I can't. And I just decided not to lie to myself anymore. Because once I have that slice, and my mind will go, it's Saturday, it's the weekend, I might as well finish the week off right.
Right. I wouldn't say that you're an addict. I feel personally like you're a binger. I'm a binger. I might be a binger. I can't eat. I overdo it. I think she's a binger because she'll eat it, and then done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the damage that I do, let me tell you, I watched myself gain 10 pounds in like a month. And it wasn't water weight because it's taken a month to get it off. So it wasn't water weight. I went 10 whole pounds, and it started with cheesecake.
Well,
going to Cookout and getting, let me tell y'all.
I don't mess with Cookout. I don't mess with Cookout.
Let me tell you.
First of all, when you pull up and they got 57 milkshakes. What?
It sound like
you know that's a recipe for a disaster. Now you sit here talking about cheesecakes.
I went there. They give you a slice and they give it to you with your topping, right? I get 2 of them.
Yep.
Wow.
And then I go home. I get the strawberry topping. Then I heat it up. I like my cheesecake warm and soft. And then the drip. And I hide out in my room and eat it.
I sit in my car, eat my food.
So one time I made brownies. I made brownies for the kids, and they were like the perfect amount of gooey stuff like that. I hid them up underneath my bed. I am not ashamed to say it because you know why? I'm gonna say it. I am a binger. Just say it, Karen. Don't say you. I'm addicted to sugar.
So, man, you might be right. I am a binger because once I get sick of it,
then you don't eat it.
I don't eat it no more. But also, I really don't like how sugar makes me feel. I finally connected the feeling. I was trying to figure out what it is. It wakes me up in the middle of the night.
With
it
pain?
feels no. It feels like a hangover. Like back when I used to drink.
Yeah, insomnia cookie does that to me.
It makes me feel like I drank too much alcohol. And if you ever been drunk before and it wake you up in the middle of the night.
What did you just ask me?
If you ever been drunk before. Back in the day when we used to get drunk. Back in the day. Mine
might have been last year.
When the feeling would wake me up in the middle of the night and it'd be a nauseating kind of feeling. That's what sweets do. And so I remember doing some research and found out the reason why it feels like that is because alcohol turns into sugar in your body. So it's the same thing. That's why.
Reaction.
Yeah. So I was like, oh no, I'm not doing that no more.
In the same way that it's for seasoning your brain as well.
And so today, because the way I work, they party for everything.
And St. Patrick's Day.
No, they party because one of the nurses is leaving. But they had the St. Patty Day theme for the party. Okay. Everything was green. So,
and all that food, artificial coloring?
Yeah, they had all kinds of food. All kinds. But the thing is, they had a cake probably... Nothing. Nothing. The cake was as big as this table.
Good job.
Like maybe half this table. That cake was that big.
I bet you was looking at them with pure disgust.
I sure was.
You know what?
I was.
And this is another example of why I say you're a binger, because when you're not eating the thing, you side-eye people. And I do that. Listen,
so you eating that.
Right. Because you've done that to me before. I was like, what?
You eat chicken in front of her?
You come after me hard.
That's what
I be mad at the lady at my job. She got Snickers, all kinds of candy in this jar. Then she got a whole jar of Skittles. I call it the Skittle jar. She got all kinds of stuff up there. She got noodles. She got everything. I said noodles. She got noodles. She got pot pies in the freezer.
Wow.
Pot pies.
Yeah, she be ready.
Yeah, and she eat those pot pies for breakfast. And I be mad.
I know how you came after me because I was hungry.
And I tell her that when I say,
I was like, dang.
when I say something to her, she be like, Miss Karen, get on away from here with all that rabbit food you be eating.
Right.
I be
Between
cracking up.
her and my husband, my son, when he get with his friends. Oh, don't talk about me eating around him. Because, you know, I eat stuff I ain't supposed to eat around him. Right?
And he be like, Mom, what's that? What you got?
You ain't supposed to be eating that. He be like, I just got me like a little quick Twix out the dollar store, right?
I don't know why you did that.
Right.
I would have.
What's that? I said, it's just a candy bar, Makai. A candy bar? But we don't eat candy. He's never had candy before.
Right. He's never had
candy, lollipop, gum, none of that. So he was like, but we don't eat candy. I said, no, you don't eat candy. I can eat candy. I've had candy my whole life. But that's not good for you, Mom. You shouldn't have that kind of stuff. It's crap. Now see him eating the Twix like, bruh.
Then feel guilty. Can't even enjoy it.
Can't even enjoy it.
I know he came for me in a car. That's when I found out he was vegan because he was like, you eat cheese. I said something. Oh, you can order it. Don't have to. You eat cheese. I was like, the first thing I said was, you're vegan. And that's what I said to him is, he's vegan. And he was like, I don't need this. And he was like, can I have an eyeball? I was like,
Listen, what you do for my baby is you get you a date.
It's eat while he ain't around.
No. Take a date. Split it open. Take the seed out, of course. Put like a pecan or something in the middle.
A date.
Oh, he don't like dates?
If he see the date, he will not eat the date.
What I'm saying, he's not going to see the date.
Oh.
So put the pecan in the middle, maybe some peanut butter, and close the date up.
Put it in chocolate.
And then put it in chocolate and freeze it. I promise you, it tastes just like a Snickers bar.
Yeah. He'll look at that.
But he doesn't know what a Snicker bar is.
Right.
But he would
So
love it. Then you can get him that when you eating that Twix.
Right. But now I don't even want to start on that.
Yeah.
So let me tell you the mistake I made. Probably about 2 years ago, I had the family over. I didn't know my son and my daughter-in-law were not giving my grandson sweets. So he come over here and I'm giving it to him.
Oh no!
And I had been doing it for a minute.
He was probably like, ping, 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 ping.
He was, listen, I had brought him popsicles and I'm like, go get the popsicles. And my son is standing there and he's kind of like face twisted, but I'm not saying nothing. So he's eating the popsicles, right? He's all over the place eating the popsicles. And he was acting up. And I had to discipline him. And I'm mad because I'm like, you need to discipline your kid. I shouldn't discipline him in my house. But they were like, no, you deal with that because you did that. And it was a little situation between my son and my daughter-in-law. But I didn't realize that they didn't give him popsicles. Yeah. Wow. They didn't give him cookies. Yeah. So he's coming over here.
Oh, he love it over here.
And right. And at the time he's not really communicating because, he had a little delayed speech. So he's not saying nothing, but I'm giving it to him. Yeah. It's not like he's even asking for it. But kind of like in grandma mode, you just automatically stop,
I'm not that grandma.
Stop giving people stuff. Karen, you just ate a pie. You told me you ate a whole.
No. I'm talking about I never did it to my grandkids. This is back when I thought dairy was cool. Kaisha had not had ice cream or anything sweet until she went to visit who?
My dad.
The people that eat all day long. And she came back. You told me. She said, you told me this was ice cream. It was yogurt.
I've seen the light. And I want ice cream. I want Briars. I want everything.
I want Haagen-Dazs. How old were you? How old were you when you figured that out?
I don't know.
But I was like, who told you that?
Isn't that lying? They say they don't lie to their kids.
I lied.
They be lying.
She hadn't had cookies, candy, none of that. And then after that, the floodgates was open.
I think sometimes people develop unhealthy habits, unhealthy relationships with food. I ate whatever I want because we were always running and going.
Right.
And then we would go out to eat before we went to the club.
Yeah.
Because we need to put food in our stomach for the liquor.
We went after.
Yeah.
And then we still went after too.
Mm-hmm.
We went after too, but you're burning it off because you're constantly moving.
Yeah.
And so later on, what we continue to do is now you kind of get a little age and you're slowly putting on weight. So
I think it's because we're not dancing at the club no more.
Well, I'm just speaking for myself because I'm getting to. Yeah, I'm just getting to a point where like I noticed I started putting on weight at 25. So when I was 25, I probably put on like 5-10 pounds. And so instead of me doing all these crazy binge diets, because I would go all week and not eat nothing. So because I knew what I was wearing to the club on Friday, I need to get into that outfit. So instead of us doing that, I was like, if we go out to eat, let's split the meal. And so me and my girlfriend were splitting our food. Everywhere we went, we split the food. So I'm being around different people, and I'm like, you want to split it? Split it. But I've been splitting stuff forever, so I'm like, you want to split it? But then I'm eating with people, and I'm seeing them waste food because you're conscious of your weight. Mm-hmm. I don't want to eat this. I want it, but I don't want to eat it all because I'm gonna gain weight. Yeah. Why not split the food
and save $1 too?
You know, save $1 too. If you get into a habit of just
and that's what I do because I. When I would go to Cookout on the late night and get my Oreo cheesecake milkshakes, I would take half of it. No, I would take the half of it and throw it out, and then the other half I would go ahead and eat because I didn't want to overdo it. But if I had somebody to share it with, which I don't.
Back when she used to give your nephew the leftover, the cookies, the pizza.
Yeah, I used to give anything that I had extra of.
You would pass it
right along.
He loved it.
And you know something I hate about restaurants is they don't give you a kid's portion because a lot of times I'm like,
That's America.
I'll pay for the charge of it. I just don't want it. I don't want it all. But that's why I'm heavy on working out because I want to eat what I want.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if I have the discipline to go to the gym because I'm gonna eat what I want. I just feel like I'm all of this yo-yo dieting that we do. And
I don't think it's yo. For me, it's not yo-yo dieting. It's what I want to do. It's the lifestyle that I want to have. I just regress a lot, and that's just my tendency in life. Period. I go forward, then I go all the way back like halfway, then I go forward. So I'm making progress. Right. I am making progress. I am getting somewhere. It's just that like when Chick-fil-A called me, it calls and I answer.
And they know what they're doing.
Yeah,
they know what they're doing. They put that little butter on them cinnamonies. And, that's one thing. Not the cinnamonies. What do they call the little minis?
The little biscuit things.
The little mini Chick-fil-A.
The
breakfast mini things. Now I will tell you that was one of the things that was easy, no problem going back to when I transitioned from vegetarian back to eating meat last year. Chick-fil-A was a go. Yeah. I had no problem with that. But the other stuff I struggled eating it, like chicken. It's crazy. Like I had this conversation with someone before. You think that that's the one thing that you miss. Like, oh, I want some chicken. But you bite into the chicken and immediately I was like, ugh. Like I struggle to eat it.
I hate chicken.
It has to be little now. I didn't understand that about your mom, Erica, until recently.
Yeah, she got
She gotta
cut
have
everything.
She gotta have the little piece of meat.
Yeah.
She don't want the big piece of meat. She want the little piece of meat. And I was like, I don't get it. But
She
now
should get on my nerves.
because
She's
it's
so
like
picky.
it's like the bite. When you bite into it and it's a lot of it, it's like it's something. It does something in your mouth.
Yeah.
But I can do like the bacon, thin crunchy pieces of bacon.
Right.
I actually don't like chicken at all. Hate chicken. My weaknesses. No, for real. Ask her. I don't like chicken.
I know.
Oh yeah, I like fish, all kinds of seafood, and bacon. That's my thing. Bacon and a good pork chop.
And I
Cooked
never,
just
I
right.
never liked the pork chop.
Me neither.
I love a pork
could not
chop.
rock with a pork chop.
I like it
steak.
nice and grilled and flavorful. But I digress.
And Cookout got that. I know we're talking about food now, but I got one of those trays on late night. Which one with the barbecue tray?
With an onion on it.
Oh, fun fact. I had last
What'd you
year.
say?
That sound good.
What was it? Last year? I think it was last year. It was the first
Eat the
time
strawberries.
was the first time I ate at Cookout. I'd never been there.
You never been there? Was it nasty?
Listen.
No, it was good. So my sister was like, "You want an onion ring?" And she knows I love onion rings.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." So she was like, "Let's go to Cookout." So I go to Cookout and I'm looking at the menu and I'm seeing all this ice cream and I'm just like, I'm not really a fan of ice cream. I'll eat ice cream, but I'm not really a fan of it. Ooh,
Why you make that noise?
So, but anyway, she put me onto the the onion rings. So that's the first time I ever been to
I
Cookout.
love the onion. I always get double onion rings when I
Yeah.
get my out west style burger
Right.
with the chili.
Another
the whole menu
place
is
I've
just-
never eaten at Harvey's here.
Yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah, I've never had.
What's that?
It's like the little.
What type of
It's
food
across
is
street from Waffle House. Everybody used to go there to get breakfast
Come
sandwiches.
on, Abrams?
No.
What you talking about?
Well, I hope we made you hungry.
Right?
It made you laugh.
We were just rambling, so this is how we get down. So. Bye.
Bye.
Liz.